All right, we're talking Ohio State football each and every Wednesday night with Brandon Zimmerman from the Buckeye Battle Cry, and we delve into the mailbag with Tim Lee, 356, who's concerned about the absence of Raekwon Miller and McMillan and turning over the job to, of course, Worley. What worries me about Chris Worley at Mike is that he goes so hard that he wears himself out come November. If he goes down, we can expect Booker would be moved inside.
Yeah, I think, Booker was the one that everyone kind of thought was going to slide into the middle. As soon as everyone knew that McMillan for sure was going to leave, it made sense for either Booker or one of those returning linebackers outside of Baker, because he just is a little too skinny for that middle linebacker role. So everyone was kind of expecting Booker to slide in. Then rumors started coming out that it was actually Worley being slid in. I get what you're saying. Worley has that kind of safety mentality. He came to the Buckeyes as a DB, played safety, has worked his way into the linebacker. So I think Worley's a very smart guy. And, as an outside linebacker, he had to attack more. He had to kind of play with a little more reckless abandon. Sliding into the middle, I think we'll see a little smarter Chris Worley on, when to protect your body and still make plays. We saw in spring game, he had a few times where he stood up Mike Weber at the goal line, seemed to play within his limits as a middle linebacker. He knows how important he is to that linebacker crew. So I think he will be smart about it. If Chris Worley does go down, the viewer mentioned Booker. He's a good option, but I was really impressed too with Justin Hilliard during the spring game. He was a 5-star guy playing a middle linebacker. Finally looks healthy, looked extremely fast. So I think if Hilliard's able to step up and play like he did during that spring game, that'll take some pressure off of Worley, and the coaching staff will be able to rest Worley a lot like they do with the defensive linemen and the cornerbacks as you get later into the year, so they can kind of preserve Worley into the Michigan game and the potential playoff run down the stretch.